my name is Archie, and today we're continuing with our You'll Never Guess What Happened series, where we attempt different fun and silly challenges and track how they go. In the last episode, we released part 1 of our random squads 20 games, but because there was too much good content, I ended up having to split the video into 2 parts, which I've never had to do before. So if you missed part 1, then I would really recommend checking it out, but be warned, both parts contain strong language and some comments that some might find offensive, particularly from some of my teammates. But enough about that, let's get right into the video. So part 2 starts with game 11, and my squad has landed at Pleasant. However, they've landed at the opposite side to me, and they start to go down. Get there as quick as I can, killing a couple players on the way, but I've now only got one healthy teammate. He goes for the revive, but it doesn't go to plan. The next game, 2 of my teammates go down early. One of them wants me to go reboot them,
Let's revive.
but I've got other ideas, as I see 2 noobs up ahead. I manage to kill them, but I run out of materials.
Let's revive me. Oh my god! Oh shit. Okay. Shit, the other guy's gonna have GG.
Game 13, and we land at Paradise. But once again, I lose half of my squad early on, leaving me and my last remaining teammate to fend for ourselves, which was made even tougher as we were getting shot from all angles.
Where am I getting shot from?
My teammate ends up getting me up, but we're still in a really bad position, and we end up separated. I go for cover inside, but I know that they'll be right behind me. I've got 30 health, barely any shotgun shells, and a full squad after me. But can I do the impossible? I somehow manage to knock one, but his teammates are after me.
Oh!
Surely there can't be more people.
Oh, come on! Oh my god.
I really thought I'd done the impossible. God damn it. The next match, I start with only 2 other teammates, but luckily enough, they both have mics and speak English. We have our first fight near Pleasant as we head towards the circle, but we don't want to be fighting in the storm, so we quickly get the job done. We hoverboard towards the circle until I hear the sound of someone nearby.
That is a med kit.
Oh, you're shipping right next to me?
People.
Oh, he's put a shield on.
That guy might have been a bot, but he wasn't alone, and they end up getting sandwiched between multiple players before getting knocked.
Oh, I've hit them both like 100.
Thankfully though, my teammates are able to clutch it.
Heal him, heal him, heal him.
Full health.
That's not everyone though, as another player comes soon after. I go to help out my teammate, but it nearly goes horribly wrong.
One shot!
Oh my god! Oh, he's so weak! Oh my god. My gun's right reloaded. Holy shit. I had to go trax him.
We make it to the circle. I'm still really weak, and one of my teammates is concerned.
There is a campfire here. Here. No one loot here. You stay here. Heal yourself.
Very aggressive.
Follow orders.
Yeah.
People.
I go to heal up,
Okay,
but soon
I have a
enough,
bandage.
someone throws a junk rift at me.
Oh my god!
I go for the trap kill, but once again, I get knocked.
Oh, traps. Oh, they've both been hit by traps.
Honestly, I really could not catch a break that game. Everything kept going wrong. And unfortunately, on this occasion, my teammates weren't able to clutch it.
GG. See you later.
Oh no!
The next game, my squad decides to land at Fatal, but we're definitely not alone. I've only got my axe to defend myself, and I can't find a single weapon.
Oh shit. dead. Why?
This John Wick is on my tail, so I decide to launch out of there. I managed to find a heavy assault rifle, but the John Wick has launched right after me.
Ah, bitch! You fucking shit!
I'm glad that I survived that fight, but that joy is short-lived when I realise that a mech is nearby and has taken out most of my squad. I knock one player before dealing a lot of damage to another, but I'm low on materials, and as we all know, the mechs can be really difficult to defend against, especially by yourself.
Oh my god.
Game 16 sees my squad all land at Dusty. However, none of them have mics, and we're not alone. All of my teammates end up going down quickly, leaving it all down to me to finish off the remaining enemy players, which I do with a surprising amount of ease. I attempt to go for the revive, but another player turns up, spamming grenades, causing me to use up all of my materials. My opponent pushes me, but thankfully he doesn't have any shield, and clearly he wasn't a great player, so I'm able to survive for a little longer. Not much longer though, as after bringing back my teammates, we end up dying to the next squad we see anyway, and I can't say I'm surprised. The next game, my squad gets into a fight at retail. It shows that two of them have mics, but they're not speaking, which really isn't helpful, especially when one of them gets sniped. I'm able to get a knock, but another of my teammates goes down. I want to help my remaining teammate, but I can hear footsteps all around me, and his lack of communication really wasn't helping. I knock another before I build up to try save my teammate, but I get hit hard by my opponent. I'm able to reply with a decent hit, but once again, I inexplicably fling myself off my builds.
Oh my god.
And my final teammate doesn't stand a chance. I really need to stop doing that. It's getting beyond a joke at this point. If there's anyone out there that dies to fall damage more often than me, then I'm yet to meet them. Let's just hope that that's the last time I die from fall damage in the video.
Oh my fucking god.
I actually need help. I expected my teammate to leave me there and let me bleed out. And honestly, I deserved it. But for some reason, he went for the revive, despite us needing to get all the way to Greasy. But somehow, some way, we both end up making it out of the storm alive. And I couldn't believe that we managed to do it. We heal up, but before we can get max health, grenades start getting thrown at us. I have no idea where they're coming from, but all I do know is that I can't afford to get hit by one, so I shockwave away. But with me not wanting to totally abandon my teammate, I end up coming straight back into the action. However, I can't quite tell where the player has gone.
Oh shit.
It's not looking good. He gets me really weak and takes my wall.
Oh, knocked one.
I might have killed this player, but it still ended up being us two against a full squad. And it goes about as well as you'd expect.
Oh. GG.
We did so well to make it that far though, so I can't be too disappointed. Game 19, and although we did get a win early on, it's been a struggle ever since. We've had quite a few second places, but most of the time, I've only had one teammate by the end, which has made it too difficult to come out with the win. We do lose one member of the squad practically straight away, which isn't ideal, but the rest of us do well to make it out of paradise alive, and with a few kills. All we need to do now is to get to the circle, get some materials, and then we should have a decent chance of winning, just as long as we work as a team. Wait.
Oh shit. What? Oh my god.
So unlike most games, where I'd be left with one teammate, this time I was left with nobody. But would I be able to clutch it, all alone, solo versus squad? Well, no, of course I couldn't. You've all been watching my gameplay. What did you think would have happened? So finally, we make it to game 20, the final game of the video. Will we end on a high? Or like most games before, will we end with lots of laughs, a few kills, but ultimately, abject failure? I'll let you take a guess. In game 20, we encounter my most interesting teammate to date. Let's just say, he had a unique way with words.
This guy is just a fucking
Mini.
retard.
Where are you?
Oh, this guy is just a retard.
Once again, two of my teammates go down early, leaving Jägermarth and I completely outnumbered and low on materials.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Knocked one. One low. One down.
He might not have been the most PC, but I'm glad this guy could play Fortnite. Later on, we head to Loot Lake, wanting to use the rift, but we soon encounter more players.
Here.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. Oh shit.
You shoot him?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Right,
I follow you.
Yeah. Should we go around here? See what circles. It's just.
Okay, let's go to the zone. Oh, one guy shoot me, man! Stop shoot me!
Oh, there's people there. I don't want to jump on it.
Stop shoot me! Fucking retard. Oh, fuck! Yo!
I have minis.
Holy fuck you!
You definitely got in my video.
Oh, he never stop!
Later on, my loot is looking decent, but we soon come across players using a mech.
Oh, robot!
Person.
One down?
I've knocked one.
I knock one of them before I go to finish the final player, but the zombies really don't do me any favours.
He's so...
Oh my god. Fucking zombies. Fuck.
God, so good.
It ends up being a teammate and I against the last squad, but they've got a 2-man advantage over us. I attempt to build fight one of them and deal a lot of damage to them, but they end up getting me with a trap. Which leaves my teammate 1 versus 4. He does surprisingly well, but in the end, there's just too many for him to deal with, and he isn't able to win it for us.
Oh shit. Hey, GG man. Have a good night, man.
Bye bye.
I know we didn't manage to win it, but that might have been my favourite random squad match yet. That guy was hilarious. I probably should have added him. So, there we have our 20 games. We somehow managed to only get 1 win, with quite a few second places. But what we lacked in victory royales, we more than made up for with laughs. Honestly, I had a great time recording random squads, and I hope you had fun watching it too. I know these videos were a little bit different to how I would normally do 20 game videos, but I thought this would feel more personal and make you feel more involved, hearing my real-time reactions and conversations. So, what did you think about the Random Squads videos? Would you like to see it become a series of its own? And did you like the more R-rated content, which included swearing? I'm really interested in hearing your thoughts about this, so please let me know in the comments. Also, if you want to support me as a content creator, then feel free to use my creator code, which is on the screen now. So anytime you buy something in the item shop and use my code, it will go directly towards supporting the channel, which would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye.